I'm planting cassava, the food, the stick that produces food, gari, fufu, starch, and the rest of them. Today, I'm hearing it that they will make ethanol. About, according to the researchers, 200 different products you will get from cassava.
Women have, throughout the ages, been equal participants in agriculture but have not been equally compensated as their counterparts. Delta State is readdressing this by empowering women active in the sector.
Love and unity.
Jesus Women.
Jesus Women, we started in the year 2007. I just feel that we widows, that by living ourselves, moving up and down, because we have lost our husband, will not give a help to us. So we have to get ourselves together and make something out of us. We went to Ministry of Women Affairs, we were registered. After we might have finished registering the association, she now asked us to go and make a cooperative. We did it, but they did not answer us. So when we came to Ministry of Agric, we went to Monsa, Mrs. Amashola. She helped us. This is Mr. Tony Waka. He is the one that helped us in giving us this machine, which we are using now to make a living. When we are grinding the cassava, we're getting the money, we go to the bank, we keep our money, we have an open account for this machine or something, we have open account. If we have any problem in our association, we can go to our bank and get a little money and help ourselves. If any one of us that the children wants to go to school, they don't have money, if we feel that we have a little money in their account.
MOSA is a program set up for the mobilization of rural women for sustainable agriculture, as the name implies. Basically, they empower women, rural women farmers, so as to produce food on our table and as much as possible for exports. If you pass through communities, you will find women, with their farm products on their heads, on their bicycles, dragging themselves along, and processing was very difficult for them before this time. Because you find that by the time they get to maybe one cassava mill in the village or one egusi, breaking mill in the village, the queue there will be very, very, long for them. So the government came out to assist these women.
This one are 350.
You know, go sell like 200.
330. No cost. This one a better yam.
I know, but
this time of business, 17 years, now start. If I buy for bush market, I will put for both. Control for year. I they help my family. My children they go school. I they help. This marketing.
What made me to start doing all this is because of food that is very expensive in the market now. And it's telling on us, especially women. We are the ones who go to the market more. We are the managers of our homes. To make a pot of soup now, very, very expensive. So I was now motivated to grow all these things, have my own farm, produce all these things, and I will get them at a cheaper rate for myself and also make it available to my people.
Major problems we face as veterinarians is that
the farmers themselves, they will not even want to take advice from you. One, most of them don't even visit vet. There are many here. A farmer can be here, another farmer can be here. This Mr. A that is a farmer here will do the right thing. Mr. B will not do the right thing. And you know that when disease spreads, it doesn't matter. You know, some are airborne. So they can just flow down into the man that is doing the right thing, and it becomes a problem. But they've all accepted that diseases must be treated. The era of culture as an hindrance to solving your problem is off.
The disease we are looking at, the one that are more serious, the one that can cause death, is what we have just learned. But the way of treatment will not come to that. Maybe I know by the time we come to, I should be able to pick one or two.
You'll find out that in agriculture, there's a lot of natural hazards, floods, disease outbreak, and so on. We try to encourage farmers to insure their farms against such natural hazards. We do this by paying insurance subsidy. This we do jointly with the federal government under the National Agricultural Insurance Scheme. Here, the state government and the federal government pay 50% of the insurance premium due, while the farmer pays the rest. You see, with this
it is important to insure because of hazards, unexpected ones and even expected ones too. Because in the past there was a time there was this bird flu and thousands of birds died. Farmers lost a lot. In that case, if the farm is insured, the insurance company will come to the farmer's aid to see that the person doesn't fold up, so that the person can start again. Yes. And that will also help the person to get the right treatment to make sure that the birds are healthy. So insurance is good.
The issue of weed control came out of demand. There's a zone, the Anyocha local government area zone. The farmers there made a passionate plea to government to come to their aid, that because of an obnoxious weed called speargrass, farmers are forced to abandon their traditional farmlands in search of new forests that are speargrass free. It takes a lot to control weed, you know, and so it discourages farmers, especially crop farmers, in production. So the intervention was to see how we can permanently check this weed by eliminating it so that the farmers can go back to their lands. And we tried and it was successful.
When I came here, it's like nobody developed interest in farming here. This place was full of spear grasses. I know that time the farmers don't want to waste too much of the time in weeding. And spear grass is a type of grass, when you weed it today, tomorrow they will submerge. So it was kind of abandoned. I used chemical to eradicate those bad weeds.
Agriculture is one sector that needs vision, patience, and dedication in order to realize a delta without oil. Food and produce farming is fast becoming very popular as we come to terms with the fact that it is essential to help put food on our tables and a viable means of growing the economy.
My local community here depends very much on this farm for pork, fish, chicken, and now snails. I have a sales outlet in Asaba. I have a shop in Asaba where I sell my products. So essentially we are still within. And I think the Nigerian market is big enough. I mean, very, very big. So I want to concentrate locally, take care of my people. The others can take care of foreigners.
I want to be known and referred to in future as one of the people who made food available, feeding people in the world, in my country, in my community, and the world at large. If we all have this ambition, we'll be exporting food to every part of the world at a cheaper rate, and there'll be no starvation, people will not be hungry, and we'll be happy.
Agriculture is the future
for Delta State.
That Delta State is rich and ripe with many agricultural opportunities is not in question. What remains to be seen, however, is if its drive for sustainable development encourages the rest of the Niger Delta region and Nigeria as a whole, as the Delta State economy benefits from its many successful agricultural programs.